So what we're going to do here is try to join together the restaurant inspection reports to our restaurants kind of concept. So much like we join tables in base, we can kind of join tables in QGIS as well. This is pretty common for most GIS systems. So I actually have the inspection reports here. So I'm going to come in here, just double click it, and then added it to my, I guess, layers or table of contents, which is what would be called in ArcPro. And the first thing I want to do is I'm really interested which one of these restaurants, I guess, lit up as a sort of a high hazard factor or hazard rating of high in that. So the one problem might be that a restaurant has several reports, and some could be high, some could be moderate, some could be low. So the first thing I do is I'm going to filter out all the other ones and only the high ones. So I'm going to go in here, right click on restaurant inspections and go properties. And then it's usually we can go source tab and provide a feature filter. So I'm only interested in the ones that are high. So I'll go query builder and I'm going to go hazard rating. And I'm going to get a sample, and I'm going to say is typically I like, which would be a case insensitive match high, right? So, and then I will go, okay, apply, okay. Now I could take a look to say, well, did that really work? I'll open up the attribute table and look at everything seems to be high in here. Okay, looks good. So I just have the high ones. It's telling me I have a filter on it, and I want to link that to my restaurants. So I right click on my restaurants, and I'm going to go properties. And in here, I'm going to go joins, and I'm going to add a join. And it kind of looks, it says, hey, look, I only found one other thing you can join to restaurant inspection reports. And then I got to pick how am I going to join these. I'm going to tracking number to tracking number. Okay, I only know that because I played around with the data. So sometimes you just got to sit there and play with data until you figure it out. And so now I'll go okay, and I'll go apply. I'll close this so you can kind of see, well, what does that mean? How did things change? So I'm going to just go on here and maybe click on one of these. So when I click on it, I can see that it's the Honeybee Center Kitchen. Oh, and it got a high. Look at that. It did. Well, look at that. It got a high. And so what I'm going to do is actually, well, I want to see this visually, right? Kind of frustrating looking at it. I'm just going to quickly right-click, zoom out to the layer. There's in that. And so I want to visually light up all the high ones. And so I'll go back into restaurants and I'll go properties, usually under symbology. I'll go symbology. I want to do not a single symbol because I want to, the ones that didn't light up high, maybe give it like a green color, like green, it's okay to go there. And the ones that lit up high, we'll give it like a red color or something like that. So I'm going to categorize it based on hazard rating. And so even though I'm working with the spatial data set, because of the join, I can go over and use the columns from the restaurant inspection to help build up my legend. So I did that. I guess I'll do a classify based on that. I got a high. Red looks okay. And green for all the others. That would be low and moderate in that. And I'll just go apply in that. I might change that to more of a green dot. Yeah. I'll go apply there. Oh, I don't like the size. So I'll go back in. It's kind of big. Double click on that. Size 4. Maybe I'll drop that down to 2. Cut it in half. And I'll actually make high. I'll see what size is it. I'll make it 3. So they stick out a little bit more. They're a little bit bigger. Apply that and go okay. And so now I have, I can see that, hey, lots of restaurants are green, which means they didn't get a high rating, but some definitely in that. And I'll go check out. This is scary. Have I eaten here? And that sort of thing. This could be faux 99 on Fraser. We'll go check some of these out. And again, we can come in here and just start clicking. That is faux 99. Ooh, that might have been why I wasn't feeling well a couple weeks ago in that. But for now, this concludes this video.